Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Umarım iyisiniz. Yeni videomuza hoş geldiniz. Bugün ne videosu izleyeceğiz? Bugün dünyanın en hızlı arabalarına bakacağız. En hızlı araba. Bakalım hangisini seviyoruz, sevmişiz, seveceğiz. Hangisinden nefret ediyoruz. Ve hangisi en hızlı araba. Umarım elektrik bir araba çıkmaz. Çünkü nefret ediyorum elektrik arabalardan. Bu yeni videolarda da eğer mesela böyle tıklama ne bileyim videolarda bir ufacık sıkıntı görüyorsunuz, pardon kusura bakmayın, bilgisayarım bozulmak bir süreç yaşıyor, patlama bir süreç yaşıyor. Umarım patlamaz, videolarımız düzelir. Video uzatmadan başlayalım. Başlamadan önce like, comment, subscribe unutmayın. Let's go. Evet arkadaşlar, ilk arabamız Tesla S modeli. Oha. 1.9'da sıfırdan 100'e kalkıyor hızı. Güzel. İkinci Pagan. Bu bilmiyorum, bakalım 15 minizden ilki geliyor, 2'den 15'e gidiyor. İlk Tesla olsa. Neyse. Umarım Tesla değil. Burada ne hızını söylüyor. Aventador Ultimate. En hızlı Lamborghini. Viten 5.7 litrelik bir araba. Ya ben anlamadım bu listin. Neresinden geliyoruz? Bu şu anda mesela 4. 5. mi, yoksa mesela 10. Hayır, bu arkadaşlar ilk sanıyorum Tesla oldu. Maalesef. Çünkü hiçbir zaman Rokan Aventador'dan hızlı gidemez. Hellcat SRT Charger. Bayağı güzel arabalardan ki artık 2023'te son üretimleri yapılacak ve 2023'ten o yana böyle arabaları görmeyeceğiz. Maserati. Dodge'lardan sonra 500 kaç 500 buçuk beygiri var. Bununla Dodge Charger bir geliyor. Kimse artık bir zaman tut elektrikli Challenger yapsın. Ah. R8 Audi'da en sevdiğim arabalar ve tek sevdiğim Audi. Arkadaşlar R8. Audi'nin başka arabalarından nefret ederim.
Fastest car. You can't buy a Senna nor a Speedtail anymore. They're both sold out. And the same goes for the limited run 765 LT Coupe and Spider. McLaren has just stopped taking orders for the 720S too. The GT is still on sale, but that car runs out of puff at 204 miles an hour. And that leaves the new Artura as the fastest McLaren you can buy. This new hybrid has a 3-litre twin-turbo V6 and an electric motor to produce a combined 680 horsepower. Max it out and you'll be doing 205 miles an hour. The Audi R8 and McLaren Artura aren't the only cars you can buy that will hit that top speed though. There's also the new Lucid Air Sapphire. This electric saloon has 3 motors like the Tesla Model S Plaid, but it cranks out a supercar crushing 1,200 horsepower. Best of all, its top speed isn't limited like the Tesla's is. And Lucid says the car is good. Its top speed isn't limited like the Tesla's is. And Lucid says the car is good for 205 miles an hour. 100 horsepower. Best of all, it's like the Tesla Model S Plaid, but it cranks out a supercar crushing 1,200 horsepower.
1002 beygir. Oha.
Best of all, its top speed isn't limited.
Yani tipine yemiyor arabanın. Sıra 4 Challenger görmüşüm. Eski 1997 falan. Hayır. 1990'larda sanıyorum. Challenger'ın 10 silindirli bir arabası ki 1000 beygir olsun 900 falan.
Like the Tesla's is. And Lucid says the car is good
Şaşırdım
for 205
açıkçası
miles an
ama
hour.
araba
Next up on this list is Bentley. The massive flying burst speed comes with a 6-litre twin-turbo W12 engine that pumps out 635 horsepower, and it's capable of 207 miles an hour. But the lighter Continental GT Speed has a 660 horsepower version of the same engine, and it manages to edge just ahead with a top speed of 208 miles an hour. Bentley isn't the only British car maker with a need for speed.
Kaç hızla gidiyor? Aston Martin'den de nefret ediyorum.
AMR will also crack 208 miles an hour. But what
Niye
about
alıyorlar bu
Aston Martin
arabaları?
DBS Superleggera? Isn't that surely faster? Well, that car will hit 211 miles an hour thanks to its 725 horsepower version of the DB11's twin-turbo V12. But Aston Martin has just waved goodbye to that car with the special 770 Ultimate Edition. And guess what? Every single one of these cars is already sold out. It's the same story with the F1-inspired Valkyrie hypercar. That's supposed to be capable of more than 250 miles an hour, but all the coupe and convertible versions of the Valkyrie are completely sold out. The fastest Ferrari of recent years is the SP3 Daytona. That'll hit more than 211 miles an hour. But once again, you can't actually buy it. This exclusive Ferrari was sold out even before it was revealed. Typical. The Ferrari 296 GTB and GTS will both manage more than 205 miles an hour, but the SF90 Stradale is even faster. This uses a twin-turbo 4-litre V8 and 3 electric motors to make a combined 1,000 horsepower, and it'll top out at exactly 211 miles an hour. You can also get it as a convertible, and that has exactly the same top speed as well, so long as you keep the roof up. Next on this list would be the Ford GT.
arkadaşlar. Of.
That car can manage 216 miles an hour, all thanks to its lightweight chassis and 656 horsepower 3.5-litre twin-turbo V6. But Ford has just sold the very last LM Special Edition of the GT, and it doesn't plan to make any more. And if you can't buy it, then it can't go on this list, right? The same goes for the Gordon Murray Automotive T50. This modern interpretation of the iconic McLaren F1 is very fast. It'll do 217 miles an hour, but all 100 cars have been accounted for. Another car that can hit 217 miles an hour is the Pininfarina Battista. Instead of a roaring naturally aspirated V12 like the T50, this comes with a battery and 4 electric motors that make 1,900 horsepower. Unfortunately, Pininfarina has already sold every car it plans to make, but the motors and batteries in the Battista actually come from an...
Niye böyle hızlı anlatıyor, ben anlamadım. Ya bir...
another car maker, and that firm makes electric hypercars that go even faster than this. Best of all, you can still buy one of their cars, and I'll tell you about that a bit later in this video. You can probably guess what it is. It's not a Lotus. You see, even though the 2,000 horsepower Lotus Evija can do 218 miles an hour, come on this list, Lotus, once again, 290-mile-an-hour hybrid is the fastest Mercedes around, but it's been delayed so many times there must still be some for sale, right? No, wrong. Even though it was revealed almost 6 years ago, Mercedes has easily flogged all 275 of these road-going F1 cars, GT 63 S 4-door. The standard version and the e-performance hybrid will both do 196 miles an hour. But remember, that is not fast enough to go on this list. So where does that leave us? Well, don't worry, there are still plenty of cars on sale that are much faster than those AMGs. Like this. It's called the Aspark Owl. This Japanese hypercar comes with 4 electric motors like the Batista, but it makes was ever made. It's 29 centimeters tall. This low drag of these cars,
Arabalari.
that's it, that can do more than 200 miles an hour. This bonkers hybrid is the fastest Koenigsegg. But not this next one. It's the Koenigsegg Chimera. This bonkers hybrid is the fastest Koenigsegg you can actually buy. All versions of the Jesko are sold out, including the Absolute, which is supposed to do more than 300 miles an hour. The limited edition CC850 is also unavailable. The car sold out so quickly that Koenigsegg had to expand the original production run from 50 to 70 cars. Buy the Chimera if you have £1.4 million lying around. And this car is unlike anything else on my list. It uses an electric motor and it's...
Evet arkadaşlar, bu videomuz da bitti. Umarım beğenirsiniz. Beğendiyseniz like ve subscribe. Unutmayın, nasıl bir video istiyorsanız çekeyim. O şeyde aşağıda yazın. Adı gelmedi. Yorumlarda yazın. Bu kadar. Başka yeni video kadar. Allah'a emanet olun. Hoşça kalın arkadaşlar.